What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Patty Parade. We're back on Ghost Boy. We're taking a look at Dragon Raja, the assassin class today. We're going to go over the skills and everything, and we're going to try and get into the battlegrounds so that we can kind of show you guys what they look like in PvP. I feel like it'll be a good place to showcase, and also it's just a lot of fun, and I just want to show, like, guys, you want to play this game. So real quick, let's go ahead and take a look at our boy here. So the fun thing about the assassin class is it is a part mage, and then it switches to a rogue class. So in PvP, that's like the two worst things just put together and coming at you at once. I've done a little bit of battlegrounds on this guy already. You have to do one to get your what is it called? Your second level talent? Yeah, your B level talent. It's a lot of fun. So hopefully that pops while we're taking a look at this, and we can show you guys some first-hand stuff. So first thing we've got is Prelude Dawn. This is essentially just an energy blast. I'm going to leave the thing up so that you guys are able to read it. Some of these descriptions are pretty long and wordy, and I'll trip over them if I try to say the whole thing. But essentially this is just a straight shot missile kind of attack that has a little bit of a stun. It doesn't really say it in here, but it definitely seems to make things pause for a second if they're running at you before they continue. Dark Rhapsody is a AoE that sucks in non-player units, so all NPCs get pulled toward the epicenter of this and then take constant damage. In PvP, it's very useful because a lot of people auto and will just kind of be grouped up in big groups and not really move out of stuff, so you can just throw that along with the next move, Nocturne Luna, which is just a giant spinning blade that you throw out and will stop in a fixed position and then sit there and just spin and keep doing damage. It's beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. So those two things together can help you do a pretty good amount of damage. And then we've got Crystal Coffin, which is essentially like Ice Block, if you're familiar with mages from World of Warcraft. Encases you in a big old thing of crystal, and ain't nothing going to do no damage to you. So it's a good avoidance thing, we're going to say. So this right here is your switch over into your melee mode. There's a lot here. When you switch into this mode, you go invisible. Once you pop out of this mode and there's an enemy target, it puts hunt mark on them, and if they die with that, then it resets all of your cooldowns. Very, very, very interesting. This is basically just a think kind of backstab move. It's just a melee hit with both blades, throw nether darts. There's a little cone AoE that puts nether mark on things. Also reduces cooldowns of your other stuff by everything that you hit with that. Shadow Strike, charge at the target, dealing melee damage up to 5 enemies at the target location. This is great for closing distance on people in PvP, because people want to run away, or maybe someone rolls up on you and starts trying to blow you up from afar and you want to get in their face real quick. Great move to use. In PvE, there's a lot of mechanics you have to avoid, so you can use this to close the distance between you and whatever you're trying to damage after you've had to do all your dancing around. So that's a very useful skill. I'm a big fan of that one. Obsidian Edge creates a massive obsidian shard that tracks the target, dealing AoE damage. If the target has nether mark, remove nether mark, and then this skill essentially does more damage and causes 2-second delay, which is essentially a stun in this game. So that's pretty useful. Moon Shadow causes Moonblade to explode immediately, dealing magic damage to up to 5 nearby enemies. So if you saw my Blade Master video, you'll notice that this is considerably less flushed out. I do wish they would add more things to the skills so that more classes resembled the Blade Master, and where it feels like you're really doing a lot of things. So it would be nice if these things had some stuff off of them. Hopefully we'll get that going down the road and everything. We will see. Real quick for my Raid Shadow Legends people, while we're waiting on this queue, there's a little gotcha system built into this. You summon these people, you send them off for bounties. And you also set up a team that will randomly pop up and assist you. You don't have any control over it. It's kind of just like a random Marvel vs. Capcom assistance that pops out of nowhere. But it's definitely sweet. I don't think it can happen in PvP. I think it can just happen in PvE. But we have been waiting for Day of Liberty to pop for a little bit. So let's see if there's something else that we can go do real quick that's not going to ruin any story, because I'm actively avoiding trying to put any story in this because the story is just so good. And I highly, highly, highly encourage you guys to actually experience that in your first playthrough. And then, you know, when you want to make another character, sure, you can skip through all of them. That's you do you, boo. No worries. There should be like bounties and stuff. Where? Obviously, I'm still learning the game as well. See if we can go do a little bit of this and showcase the skills a little bit. PvP is very, very fun. The ability of having shift in space and mechanically having, you know, dodging mechanics and everything like that, to me makes a big difference. What are we doing here, guy? Oh, okay, my bad. I'm clicking on the wrong stuff. Let's go ahead and pop in here. And I'll show you a little boomy with a boy. Okay. Oh, there's a big boy. Alright. So let's go ahead and get them all into there. Throw out our blades there. Do a little boomy. And... dead? Oh, not quite. There is auto, so I can just also hit that button and sit back and let him turn up. I do kind of prefer that sometimes with the rogue stuff. I'll do all of my positioning and planning where I want to engage and do all that fun stuff in the mage class. Oop, and we're going to go ahead and just roll away from there. Bye, guys. You're still right there. That's rude. That's rude. Probably should have timed those close together. He does not like his stuns. Whew. Obviously, don't stand in red stuff, everybody. Standing in red stuff is bad, okay? Let's go ahead and switch over to this man, and then we should be able to kill him in this mode. Yeah, and then we got our cooldowns back. Look at that. It's beautiful. It works beautifully. Alright, guys, we might just have to do a couple of these to showcase this, because I don't know if we're getting into the BG to be able to show you guys PvP. I will make another video for that before it actually comes out, so that you guys are able to see that and know what to kind of expect. It's definitely a very, very fun mode, and I wish that's where I was running around right now. There's a lot of people that are manualing. There's a fair amount of people that are just autoing. And for those people, you can kind of tag them and try and drag them to the back of your enemy lines where your team will just blow them up. So that's a if you're actively doing PvP, great tip. Great tip and great thing to try and watch out for. And with all the mechanical advantage of having the roll, just being able to like dip set out or the dash and jump, that's a lot of mobility for you to have. We're gonna go ahead and get a little beat up in here. What are we doing, guys? Alright, just gonna go ahead and let you do your thing. Fight him, buddy. You do you. Thank you guys so much for checking in with the video. I really appreciate you coming by. I can't wait for this game to go live. Keep an eye out. We're also going to be doing one for the Soul Dancer as well as the Gunslinger. I've played a little bit of both of those classes. I'm trying to get all of them up into the 40s so that we can showcase them a little bit instead of just the opening tutorial. So keep an eye out for those over the next day or two. I've got to put out some raid content as well, and a Sunday stream, so we'll try to fit everything in. But I really appreciate y'all coming by. Still with me, hit that subscribe button if you ain't already, boo. I appreciate you. Alright, y'all. Deuces.